Hi everyone and welcome to our new episode on Let's Get to Know You, and we have Phoebe. Phoebe is a legal educator with a gift of turning legal jargons into everyday wisdom. If you hear Phoebe talking about all these legal terms and the new laws, you'll be like, wow, is that what they mean? She's passionate about helping people understand their rights, navigating the system with confidence, and see the law as a tool for empowerment, not intimidation. So Phoebe, please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Thank
what
you,
makes
ma.
you this unique and whoa.
I'm this unique because I'm my mother's daughter.
Wow. That's good.
So my name is Phoebe, and as she said, I'm a legal educator. I like that. I never knew I could put it like that. So I'm a legal educator. I'm a legal interpreter as well. I work with languages too, and I'm a legal trainee as well. I'm working on becoming a full legal practitioner in Germany. And I am a pure West African. I'm from Ghana, Togo, and Nigeria.
Ooh.
Yes, I speak.
Mixture.
I'm a pure West African. I speak the languages of every of this country that I've said. I can speak a bit of. So I speak really good Pidgin. If I must say so myself. I did a Pidgin test and I got 90-something%.
Wow.
Yes, my head did.
You're truly West African.
Yes.
As in you embody the whole.
I took everything that is takeable.
That's really good. I haven't really seen this mix,
Same.
Usually it's Ghanaian, Nigerian, or
Yes.
Kenyan, Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana. But Togolese, Nigeria, Ghana. The next mixture that is coming from you, only God knows. But
Yes.
I'm very sure they're definitely going to be unique.
Amen.
And that's about humans. So
Amen.
was there that turning moment in your life that made you realize you wanted to go into law, education, and digital storytelling?
So it came bit by bit.
Okay.
I didn't want to go to law school. I wanted to do business.
Oh.
Because my Igbo name is Adegu.
Ego.
Ego knows me.
Money.
And I just love seeing money, to be very honest. I love spending money as well. I'm now learning how to accumulate money, but I really like spending money. It makes me very happy.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the Igbo in her.
My husband is seeing this. He's like, yeah. All those Amazon packages.
Sorry, bro.
All
You
those
just have to
packages.
spend.
Like, Schatzi, was hast du wieder bestellt? Ja, mein Glück. Meine Freude habe ich bestellt.
Isn't the Name auch?
Yeah, sorry. So, let's get serious. I wanted to do business, and then I started interpreting, and interpreting kind of came to me. As I said, I've told you my background, and my grandmother, my Nigerian grandmother, was in Ghana with us, so she taught us her language. And my father, who is the Togolese element, also was born in Ghana, but he also taught us his language. My mother learned his language as well, so they were speaking my father's version of Ewe with us at home. That is why when Ghanaians speak Ewe, I'm always like, it's the way when I speak Igbo with you, like I didn't get everything. And when you speak Igbo, I'm like, I didn't get everything. That's how the Ewe situation with me.
But I understand, just that I don't get everything.
Same. 70% you would get at least, yeah. And so it became a blessing for me because I left Ghana when I was 12, and I speak Fanti. My Fanti, like my Fanti is very clean. And when I came to Germany, I realized that German and English, German and Pidgin, German and Togolese, Ewe, German and Fanti, these languages need interpreters. Okay. So I started as someone working with an agency, and I realized, I can make more money myself.
Wow.
So I went ahead to self-teach myself, went to do the exam, and then I got sworn in, and I've been doing actively before I got sworn in since 2015, end of 2015, and now till now, yeah.
Okay, so how has your background and your upbringing influenced the way that you show up as a legal practitioner?
Okay.
And like,
I didn't finish the other question. So yeah, that was the interpreting side.
Yes.
With content creation and bringing in that
legal side.
Yeah, so my mom had an African store as well, and from there people would bring their letters to me, Phoebe, read and then let me know what it means.
Okay.
And then the George Floyd issue happened, and 2020 there were these demonstrations also in Germany, and I was talking to my mother-in-law then, and she was like, she just couldn't understand how people would be racist. But then I also, though it has happened to me before, I also realized that because of the language barrier and the fear of racism, we, especially the African community, we've also barricaded ourselves on our own. So I wanted to bridge that gap by creating content to show the German culture, to show that German food is basically like our own. So carbs, meats, veggies, sauce, I always say this.
Yeah.
And so I wanted for people to get to know that as well, and that's it. When it comes to the legal aspects, I didn't want to do that. I said I wanted to be a business person. But then my mom was like, go to law school. I said, no.
Stubborn child.
Yes, and I went to do business economics first. And, for the love of my mom, I actually applied for business law, and I got in. And zum Glück, it was far away. So she was like, okay, then stay here and do your business. But then she still,
pushed.
And then in business economics, I first got to know law there. And I was like, oh. And the teacher then, the lecturer, was a legal practitioner. And she was so well dressed. And my mother's lawyer, Alexandra Fuchs, she's always watching me. Alexandra also inspired me a lot. She's such a go-getter. And then she's been my mentor as well. I can go to her at any time, say this is what I need. And even people would come to me with their legal issues, what I know I'll say, go to Alexandra. She'll do it for you. So how my background has helped me was I know the struggles of people who look like me. I know the struggles of people who come to Germany, and ignorance might have them commit certain crimes they did not know. And that's why I want to educate people on my channel. But then also when push comes to shove, I realized that not having the full legal qualifications is limiting me. So I want to go as far as I can to be able to, as Germans would say, ausschöpfen, to just suck all of the things I can do out of this field that I'm in. Yeah.
It's really interesting, right? Because I was just about to ask you how how you mix this, like the mission behind it, but somehow you've answered that question, and it's really, really interesting. So from what I hear, it's like a mix of everything.
Yeah.
Now, going to the law side, law can feel very intimidating to many people.
It is.
Even me. There's some things, because in Germany, it's more of bureaucracy. You see these papers and you just give up. Even Germans themselves, like the paperwork is, no, I'll just stay in my 9 to 5. But you have been in this field. You also have that business mindset. You're running your own stuff. But how can you make the legal knowledge accessible without losing that seriousness in it?
By being true to yourself. So when I started content creation, if you go to my channel from 2020 till maybe 2023, 2024, especially 2024, I was being very serious about it, and because law is a serious matter.
It is, that's what I'm asking.
But if you don't make it accessible to people by you also letting your personality shine through. So when I started seeing people, my audience, as people who are my friends, my chatty lines, that I'm talking to one-on-one, that's when we started bonding. That's when my audience also started to grow. And when sometimes I would be talking, when I was editing myself, I would cut out the jokes and you only see my serious face. But when I started working with editors, they'll leave the jokes in it. And people would like those jokes. Yes. Yes. So I'm a very, very silly person. Like, I'm a fun lover. I laugh a lot. Like, I was born into this world to eat and laugh and spend money.
So that's a good mix.
So that just makes me happy. So if I can find a way of making the German law simple in basic English words, I would love to do that and continue doing that. Yeah.
Very interesting. So do you feel now that your voice as a Black African woman in law carries a distinct responsibility? And if so, how do you honor that responsibility?
With integrity. law is supposed to serve us. The difference between morals.
This is the serious Phoebe now. Listen.
The difference between morals and law is that law has been written down. It has been debated upon. And they have, gazetted everything and put down. But it's supposed to guide us. And even sometimes the laws are taken from our morals. And so in German we have some things called Gewohnheitsrecht. Okay? It's what has been there conventionally that we are using and what is in the society. So I'm not saying that everything that is legal is moral, but the core thing is that it's supposed to serve humans. You don't hurt someone. Even when it comes to tax evasion, because the taxes we pay supposed to help all of us do well, right? But once you start to hurt someone or preach someone's rights, then we have a problem. But with integrity, I'm saying true to who I am. I don't want to hurt you, Chinelo, so I will communicate. I'll be transparent with you. So you tell me, maybe that doesn't work for me. Then we find a solution. I walk my talk. If I can't do it, I can't do it. I cannot form for anybody.
Authenticity.
I can't form for you because one thing about me too, I don't know how to lie. Because one thing is, if I lie, I'll forget. And then I'm in trouble. And when I lie too, I think people who know me, they can tell from my voice. I think I stammer too when I lie. So it doesn't work for me. It just doesn't work for me. And there's a German way of saying lying, like white lies flunkern. Even flunkern does not work for me. So I just try as much as possible to let integrity and truth lead my way. And with that, also with law, it's one of the surest things, and also discipline. Discipline is what you owe yourself. Talent is there, but discipline and talent combined, unstoppable.
It's something I'm actually learning from Phoebe, yeah? Consistency. The
Yes.
way she structures her life like a pure German, they have pam with bureaucracy. Now, coming to the role of culture, yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
What role does culture play in how you interpret, teach, or navigate the legal topics?
Okay, so I learned how to make culture work for me as an interpreter. And culture would help you interpret languages or what is said better because you know where that person is coming from. Yes. So that is why some people would say, in interpreting, especially in court, we have to say what you said literally. But if you say, I know they in head.
How do you explain that one to
Yes.
Germans?
Ich kann nicht in seinen Kopf reinsehen. But I cannot say, ich bin nicht in seinem Kopf. Es ist kein Deutsch.
Yeah.
Genau.
And mag keinen Sinn auch. Doesn't sound, it doesn't make any sense really.
Ja.
In
Genau, es macht einfach keinen Sinn. Wie du sagst, es macht keinen Sinn. So that is that. So when you know the culture behind it and how pidgin is built, Ghanaian pidgin is totally different from Nigerian pidgin.
Pure.
And even though I was born in Ghana, my Ghana pidgin sucks because of my grandma, right? So this is it. That's how culture comes in. And also because I know the background I'm from, when I'm explaining things to people from my culture, I know how to make these examples and paint these pictures to them. Because I know how they are moving, so I know how to tell them what. Yeah.
Okay, so how do you then handle this moment where people try to underestimate your expertise because of who you are or for where you come from?
Now you'll always be that.
I'm sure you've had that experience.
You're the one losing.
But have you had that experience?
One or two times, yes.
And how did you
I know you.
Right.
Because the people who know my worth and who know how clean my work is, they don't even get appointments. To be very honest.
He's a woman.
Yes, there are judges who would align with my calendar. I'm not saying this to boast, but I have worked hard to build this. And I have prayed hard as well. I pray and I manifest. I have a lot of confidence because I speak it into myself as well. So what you are doing outside, you won't catch this coat to touch my thermal wear, to even touch my skin. Ce n'est pas possible. No.
So you have built that wall in such a way that anyone trying to underestimate you or what
Phoebe's the baddest.
close to you.
She's the baddest girl.
That's really good to know.
And those who can afford me, they would come. And I keep increasing my prices too.
Yeah, I think when you do that also, you sieve out those unserious people.
Yes.
And those who are jokers as well.
Yes.
Cool. Well done. You're really, really doing well. And I really appreciate the fact that you put yourself out there to make people understand, hey, law is supposed to serve you. Don't, understand what they're trying to say.
Ask.
It's very good. Yeah.
Ask questions.
Yeah.
Really.
So what do you do, or what do you want the world to understand about the African legal talents that you have and the diaspora professionals and the power of your stories? What do you want them to understand from it?
That each of your stories is unique. One, there is power in speaking up and showing up. Let me give you this. When I enrolled into law school, as you said, law can be intimidating. It's overwhelming, especially in a language that, even though I understand German really well, legal German is not the same as regular German. And then I was working on the side, juggling family, external family situations. I'm not going to say family because I'm now building my own nuclear family, but then outside family, like because I was some other people's children, I'm somebody's child. But everything, it was a lot. So I took a break. So when I took a break, I went to do other business, I went to do other things, I've had other certificates, and I came back, right? But then coming back, I went online and I saw other Black people studying law in Germany and passing. That was 2023. And I said, endlich. The first person I saw was Lord. Lord is a Ghanaian. I was in Tübingen when Lord came, and I paused law school and I left. And I saw Lord at a company we were interning at together. And then he always said, Phoebe, on God, wir werden es schaffen.
Shatawale, on God.
On God. And that's what he said.
Yeah.
Mit Gottes Kraft, man.
Yeah.
Gottes Wille. All the time, Lord said that. Lord will say, shout out to you. And then I saw someone like Claude. And I was like, so I built my learning structure the way Claude was building her learning structure. Because you never see people sharing how
They made it.
They are actually overcoming this multitude of information we have to imbibe. But then when I went with hers, I came out with flying colors. Because I saw how she went through it and she did it. I'm not going to lie about it. So look at what others are doing. Representation matters. Speak up, show up, so other people can also learn from you.
Yeah.
And one of my best videos is the one where I actually came out to tell people that I don't finish law school. And the congratulatory messages, because I was like, I've overshared, because I never want to talk about something till I'm done.
Yeah.
But when I finished and I said, I've overshared, I said, I'm actually starting my first legal training today. That was 1st of October. That was the day I filmed that video. Wow. Come and see people praying into my life. It makes me emotional. But show up. You have to. You owe it to us. And we also owe it to our younger ones to show up and let them know that, yes, it's possible. Yeah. Yeah.
And this is why we have this career part. Because a lot of people haven't seen other Black people, Black women doing things.
Yeah.
Yes, they do things behind the shadows, They don't come out to say what they're doing. But we at Ogalady, we are bringing out professionals who are doing and striving and growing in their own field. We have doctors who we have interviewed. We have business consultants who we've interviewed for you to see that it's possible. And Phoebe here is an example. She didn't just sit back and say, oh my God, I can't do this. She looked out for people like her who have done it, and she followed the same footsteps. Asked them, got to know them, meet up, got to understudy people. This is why we have channels like this. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you click that button.
Yes.
And we're also going to put her channel in the link below so that you can also subscribe to the Phoebe Way.
Yes. Become a chatty line.
Very interesting content. I can assure you of that. And you will be really grateful for the kind of information, both legal-wise, both everyday information that you need, you will definitely see it on her channel as well. But if you're looking for professionals who you want to follow up to or look up to or ask questions to, subscribe to Ogalady channel, and we would definitely give you those information that you're looking for. So thank you, Phoebe, for this opportunity. I know
That's the Ogalady.
it was impromptu, but really top-notch.
Thank you.
Now, going into the entrepreneurial side, as someone who is building a digital brand, how do you balance creativity with the structure and discipline required to deliver consistently?
Creativity is good. Creativity can have your ideas be vast, but it's that structure that will reel things in and also let you know what works and what doesn't work. You get what I'm trying to say?
Structure part where I'm still learning.
So, in as much as I want to talk about a lot of legal topics in Germany, there are some that I can't talk about.
And why is that?
Because the legal profession bans me from talking about certain things.
Okay.
So then
now we know.
I'm structured in certain things. Building a digital brand, people will give me their personal questions. I cannot give you a one-on-one consultation yet. But you know what we will do? We will generalize it. I will break it down, generalize it, and share it on the channel. Because if I implicate myself now, I have cut my legs and my audience legs as well, because they're also waiting for me to come out on the other side.
Yeah.
You get it? So it is that structure and those laws that help me put the creativity in check and also be able to bring out the line, like, how do I put it? It gives me, it helps me put the things in projects, and be able to deliver better.
Really interesting. Structure is really, really important. But outside of structure, have you faced any quiet hurdles behind the scenes, moments people don't see online, of course?
Yeah.
And how did you push through?
So, as a content creator, we love numbers.
It's a numbers game.
It's a numbers game, but I don't care. I'm saying I don't care because I've trained myself not to care. When we have a milestone to celebrate, we will celebrate it.
Wow.
But the funny thing is, when I started not to care, YouTube gave me a first gift. That was last year's summer. No, first they would send me coupons on Chibo. They say, we have chosen you to be part of our partner perks program. I say, give me money now. But YouTube did that for me, and that also motivated me. And I took motivation in knowing that so I told myself I'm building a content portfolio. So I would do a little bit of legal stuff. I did a bit of vlogging. I was also trying things out, but I was trying to build a portfolio that if by chance maybe a brand will come, they know this is what she is about. But if I don't create the content, what would they say? What would they see? What am I trying to convince them with? So that was one part of it. So just create. Be consistent. That's what that's one. Since yesterday we'll be talking about it. Be consistent, plan your videos, have fun with it. Like when you look in the camera, it's just if I were to be alone now, that's the thing. Content creation can be lonely.
Yeah.
So I imagine it's my friend. I always imagine a lot of the time. I imagine Kelechi, my very good friend Kelechi. I imagine it's Kelechi here and I'm talking to Kelechi because usually she's the one who would bring me the ideas as well.
Okay.
Like, babe, talk about this. Babe, I wanted to ask you this. And then I'll talk to her about it and then I'll do it. Like, okay, I'll do an intense video on it and we'll talk about it. I have so many ideas that she's giving me. I'm now, for example, the taxes. She gave it to me and you also confirmed and another person also commented. So we have to talk about taxes next month. This is how it goes. So the chatty lines are here. They are my friends. They are not full of hatred. They are full of positivity because I am full of positivity. I attract positivity. If negativity comes, I see that people actually tell them, you don't belong here. Bye-bye. Yeah.
The chatty lines are working for you under the shadows.
Chatty lines are full of fire, positivity, and sunshine.
That's so good to know.
Yes.
So shout out to Casey also for giving me those intelligent ideas as well, because this is why we need to be very selective of the kind of people you bring towards yourself. Attract good people.
Yes,
that's
definitely.
how you grow. We don't just grow alone. You need to grow with people. Then you go far.
Yes.
Really.
And frustration comes in as well. So today we had a good day with tech. All our lights are on. the cameras are working. But there's some days we'll finish and audio will be off. You have done a full 30 minutes.
And then no voice.
And you're waiting to upload the content. You feel like...
What do you do? How do you calm yourself down with that kind of hold?
I'll post tomorrow. And sometimes I'll upload days as Sundays. I post on Mondays. Then you know something went wrong. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's good. So what's one business lesson you wish every young woman in law or content creation would learn early?
Okay. Rome was not built in a day. Be positive. Be confident because your customers know. Right? Know what you're about.
Okay.
And have fun. Seriously, have fun. Listen, a lot of people do not know. I don't sell stockfish for Germany before. Okuruku. I don't sell bitter cola. I don't sell milk. I don't sell fish because my mom had an African store. But if you see the joy in that African store that me and my mom had, we sell everything. And it's not because we love money, but we loved working. And for me, whenever it's about interpreting, when I'm waking up at 4 a.m., I'm getting my makeup done. By 5, I'm in the car, I'm driving, and I'm working. Sometimes I'm not supposed to laugh at what people say, but I'll laugh because life is not serious.
True.
It's not that serious.
And it's very short.
Yes. So I enjoy all my jobs that I'm doing. And that's why I also say when you come to Germany come here to pack money and go, make sure that you enjoy those 10, 20 years that you invest in Germany as well. Whatever business you do, make sure you enjoy it because that's the passion that will carry you through till you blow.
Oh, that's great. So let's talk about community now and your vision. What's the biggest transformation that you've seen in someone who engaged with your content?
I went to court one day to interpret in an asylum proceeding. And I got to the courthouse and I saw a man sitting there. He was very well dressed. I said good morning and I went upstairs. Then the first hearing was done and I think the second or third hearing was him. And the man said, I know you. The judge had stepped out. I said, I've never seen you before, sir. He said, I know you. It is your video I watched that has helped me to seek asylum till today. And that asylum video is one of my best performing videos, but it's not the best. But I laid everything down. And when I'm getting information, I get information from the federal government's websites, right? And that day I was even printing it out at work and my colleague caught me. But I had to print it out, so I'll be reading it on the train, right? Because I was researching during my break at work and I was like, I need to print it out because it's too much. My break is almost over. So I took a few days to script everything and I did the video, I posted it. And most of the things I said is, if you are leaving your country to seek asylum in Germany, bring evidence because it's that evidence that would help you. Make sure your story is stringent, yet you are not lying because once you lie, you're out. And this man followed everything I said to the T. Yep.
So one question that usually bugs my mind is, would you as a legal practitioner, even though you have said in your video that transformed this man's life, making him able to apply for the asylum, would you advise someone to come to Germany and seek asylum?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Asylum is not for everyone. And asylum does not have to be your gateway, right? It doesn't have to be the only thing that would work for you. I'll say usually asylum should be your last resort.
Okay.
So for someone whose life is in danger, and if you want the full details, please check the asylum video on the Phoebe way. But there are different types of protection that you can get in Germany if you're being persecuted in your home country, right? And you watch the video and you see that I don't qualify for any of these. But I'm ready to learn the language and do something else. As you come and you already know that your asylum chances are slim, learn the language, do an Ausbildung, do something, right? That's why I said asylum does not have to be last resort. It only buys you time.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean it will work. Before you seek asylum, try coming in with studies, with a job, with opportunity card. There are so many ways of getting the legal entry into Germany. Asylum does not have to be the only one. And asylum, in as much as it's giving you time, it requires you to be mentally very strong. because you're dealing with a lot of uncertainties. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you stay motivated to keep educating in a world that often prefers entertainment over information?
Who needs you will find you.
Okay. So you attract them.
Yes. They will, the people. The funny thing is, a lot of people would check how do I file my taxes in Germany? How da 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 da. You ask the algorithm. Of course, they are looking at the funny things because life is hard, right? But after they've laughed, they face the reality. And then you have to know, how do I do this? And they need quick information, at least as their first point. Then they can delve into deeper research. People who need you will find you. And in Ghana, they say something like, in Chinan Kamfon, salt does not praise itself. But people who need salt and no salt will come back.
Even to add to that, you might think salt is one very small white thing. Don't put it in your food and see how it comes.
Hey, wait.
Yeah?
They'll put your soup in a bottle and return it. Because no taste.
No taste. Even to drink it, like it doesn't make any sense. But so long as it's your food and you don't put salt. So it might not be interesting to you, but the day you will need that information,
Exactly.
you would look for it.
Yes.
This is what I'm taking from Phoebe's way.
Thank you.
If you could build a full ecosystem around your legal content,
Okay.
courses, consulting, community, what would it look like?
I've already started.
Yes. So I want you to elaborate more on it.
Okay. So instead of doing the one-on-one consultations, we have our monthly webinars. We did a first trial, and then we have the one that you have to pay for to join, where we'll be doing things like how to file your taxes. Like I'll show you real skills in Germany, right? Because with that, just life in Germany videos wouldn't always meet the people. People want to know it, will pay for it and come. So that's one thing that we are planning to do. We have the videos. We have the letter writing. So if you need someone to help you write a letter in Germany to your Krankenversicherung, to whichever agency you comes to Phoebe, we help you do that because why? We are linguistics at the end of the day.
Interesting.
I still do legal interpreting. So if you're buying a house, you feel like your German is not that good, come to me, give me the deed. I'll translate it for you, go with you to the notar, and everything will be smooth. You understand everything about buying that house and all the legal terms. You'll understand because I'm not just an interpreter, but I am a legal interpreter and I'm a baby lawyer. So I got you.
Yeah.
You know, and very soon, as God is on our side and we continue adding more qualifications, we don't have the full legal consultation added as well, and other things would come. And of course, because we are content creators, brands are very welcome.
Yes, so brands are very welcome to support Phoebe's Way and to support Ogalady. So definitely.
I love the name Ogalady. Yeah.
Where do you see the future of legal education going, especially for young Africans and diaspora communities?
So, you know, when it came to life in Germany content, I was one of the first.
Wow.
I was one of the first, and when it came to people explaining how to get a passport in Germany, how to get this in Germany, I think I was the first to. I'm also still the one who does the legal life in Germany content as well. But as time is going on, people are also getting more educated, and it's going to be coming up more and more and more and more and more. And I can't wait for that because the moment before I was the only life in Germany content creator that was doing English and also knew German. A lot of them were just new in Germany and they didn't know the German culture. But now as time is going on, there is Kelechi, there is Ogena, there is Ada, there are other also Ghanaian content creators as well. Some of them are more on TikTok, but for the YouTube side, we are getting more, you know, and that also helps the algorithm because they would suggest your video and suggest mine, and I like that.
That's the community we're talking about, and now I'm going to start suggesting Phoebe Way because getting to know her, we actually met at the wedding.
Yes.
It was fun.
A very
but
big wedding.
That's another story for another day.
That wedding
Or
was
do you want to
split.
spill the tea?
Because the way we danced there.
Oh, Lord. Now, when people mention Phoebe, many years from now, what do you hope your name represents in the legal and digital space?
Okay. The meaning of Phoebe is sunshine. And Phoebe means brightness and intelligence.
Wow. You're bright, baby.
Thank you. And I strive for that. And now I want to add clean work, authenticity to that as well, so that my clients will say, this lawyer of mine was great. This lawyer of mine was walking her talk. She was clear with me. She was transparent. These are our chances, what we can do, da, 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 da. And that is what I want everyone, even my legal colleagues, to know that Phoebe will deliver. What she can do, she can do. What she can do, she will let you know she can do. I want authenticity to be that halo around my name.
The sun around.
Yes.
When you hear Phoebe,
you smile.
Authenticity.
Yes.
It's really, really beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you, Chinelo. You really put me on the spot today.
And it was just spontaneous.
Yeah. We were driving up. She was like, Phoebe, I want to ask you questions later. I said, okay. I thought we were just going to have like a little girl's chit chat, but she's going deep.
That's what getting to know you. Like, we have two different areas, but I'm merging it in this video. Mm-hmm. Let's get to know you and the career part. And it's really interesting that we've got to know Phoebe, being a stubborn head when her mother told her this, and then she still went back to what her mother told her.
Yes.
And it's quite interesting how you're translating it in your life, in your everyday life. And definitely people are going to benefit from this knowledge.
Amen.
And the experience that you've gone through. What really stands out is the authenticity. So just one last question before we call it a day. Yeah. What does success look like to you now when you measure it, and not by numbers, because I know you love numbers, but by impact and legacy?
Ooh. By impact.
Yes.
I think when I started interpreting, what made me love interpreting is that after people come out of the courtroom, some of them come to shake my hand. They'll say, the last time I came, I didn't understand much. Or they brought a different interpreter, I didn't understand them. But thanks to you, I understand what is going on now. And those one-on-one encounters kind of also motivated me into starting this as well. Sorry. And for my legacy, I think I'm still building it. And by the grace of God, I want to be in a place where I can sit back and say, well done. You know? I keep telling myself well done after a video is uploaded, by the way. Mm-hmm. One thing about me is I'm not going to play with my compliments.
Yeah, you're celebrating the small wins.
Small wins. But I want to be a 65-year-old Phoebe in my cabrio, and I'll drive into my yellow house, smell my roses, listen to my high life when I get into my house, and I say, well done.
Why did you choose yellow house?
Because I love yellow.
Wow. So we've come to the end of Let's Get to Know You and career part. Talking to Phoebe is quite interesting, the knowledge that you have shared, and well done so far on the efforts that you've put out there. Your structure is top-notch, I won't lie.
Thank you, Ma.
And definitely, I'm still learning. I'm still in the journey. I don't know why she's calling me Ma. Look at me.
No,
I'm
because
still a very young,
yes.
young.
People probably even think I'm older than her, but no.
Please don't spill my tea out there.
No, the reason why I give you the respect is because for me, I came here when I was younger. So it's expected of me that at least I would learn the German quicker and I would do better in school because I've been in the school system. And
you are doing very good, very well.
Thank you. But you came to do your master's and you are building businesses and still looking young at it. It's not easy. When Finance Am will send you a letter, right? You'll be like...
I give it to the Stoya Barata.
And then there's me that is doing a one-woman show, you know? So
that's where we're going to also talk about another video of hers where I'll be asking her questions about taxes.
I'll come back. I'll come back, okay? I'll come back.
Thank you so much, Phoebe.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you,
really a
Chinelo.
great pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, same here. Thank you for having me.
And that's it, fellows. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.
Cheers.
Bye.